I believe you know what idioms are, right? You do? Yeah, so in every language, we have these expressions that if you were to rely on the meanings of their individual words, okay, so the words that make up these expressions, if you were to rely on them to make meaning out of them, you wouldn't end anywhere. It would not make sense, right? We call those expressions idioms. They have the literal meanings, which is made up of the meanings of the words that make up, those expressions. And then they have the figurative meanings, which is like the actual meaning, so the intended meaning, right? So for example, in English, you say, oh, let me blow my horns, okay? To blow your horns, right? And to blow your horns doesn't mean that you have some horns at home that you pick up and then start blowing, right? But when they say you are blowing your horns, it means, as I understand it, it means that you are bragging, right? To brag. So if you were to rely on the meanings of the words that made up that expression, then you were going to end up with the first meaning that I gave, which is the literal meaning, but not the actual meaning, not the intended meaning. So there isn't a shortcut around knowing the actual meaning of these expressions than to actually learn them, okay? So you either know the actual meanings or you don't. And I should think this is the same with all languages, with Twi being no exception, okay? So we would have to learn to know the literal meaning of the Twi idioms, as well as the actual meaning, the figurative meaning, okay? Okay, let's start. And for the first one, we have to Peta tu. To Peta tu. To Peta tu. To Peta tu. Okay, to Peta tu. To Peta tu. So we have to, which is to shoot. Okay, to shoot or to gun, right? So when you take out a gun and you shoot, we say to. And for those of you who are members of the LEARNAKAN Fluency Club, you know that for two-letter words, the meanings are almost endless, right? So for every two-letter word, it is most likely that it comes with several meanings, okay? So for to, take it that this is just one, okay, one meaning of to, and that is to gun or to shoot, okay? And then we have pete, 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 okay? And pete is vulture. So the vulture, the bird vulture, okay? That's pete, pete, pete. And then we have tu, which is a gun, okay? So the gun itself is tu. So you can use to and tu together as a phrasal verb. To tu is to shoot a gun, okay? So you have tu as gun. So in all, this expression literally should mean to shoot or to gun down a vulture. Okay, so to shoot at a vulture, to gun down a vulture, right? That should be the literal meaning. But if you hear this, that's not actually what we mean with that. So if someone says to Peta tu, or for example, Kofi ato Peta tu, okay, Kofi ato Peta tu, figuratively, what this means is to toil in vain, okay, to toil in vain. So you get the idea. I don't know about elsewhere, but in Ghana, nobody eats vulture. Well, I don't know of anybody who does. So if you were to find someone actually spending so much time and using his gun, his ammunition and everything to gun down vultures, it's like, what is he doing? You know, you are wasting your time, your energy, your ammunition, everything on what? Vulture, when nobody will eat it. Okay, so as you can tell, the literal meaning sort of goes with the figurative meaning here, right? So as in you toiling in vain, wasting your time in a fruitless venture. Okay, all right, so let's look at some examples, some usage examples. So we can say, Wato Peta tu. Wato Peta tu. Okay, Wato Peta tu. Wato Peta tu, as in you've toiled in vain, right? Wato Peta tu. And for the second one, we have Kofi Ato Peta tu. Kofi Ato Peta tu. Kofi Ato Peta tu. Kofi has toiled in vain. And then the last one we have Auto Peta tu. Auto Peta tu. Auto Peta tu. Okay, he or she toiled in vain. Okay, for the next one we have Nano Yetro. Nano Yetro. Nano Yetro. Nano Yetro. But in normal speech we would say Nanuotro. Okay, Nanuotro. 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 So we have nano, and the N apostrophe that you find at the beginning of this, so the N apostrophe is actually ne. Okay, it's ne, and it's the same possessive adjective that we looked at in one of the earlier examples. So it's ne for his or her, so like his bag, her nails. Okay, it's the same thing. But the reason why it's not ne here but N apostrophe is because the possessed object, the possessed entity, begins with the letter A. Okay, so we said that if the thing or the entity that is being possessed begins with the letter A, so the name of the thing that is being possessed begins with the letter A, then ne will change to N apostrophe. Okay, and then we combine that with the object that is being possessed in writing. Okay, so that's how come we got nano. So I won't go much into this. If you don't know about this, you can go back and check our lesson on possessive adjectives. Okay, there's a video on that. So we have nano. Nano as his or her mouth. Okay, so his or her mouth. Nano. Nano. And then we have ye. And ye is the to be verb, so is. Okay, is. And then we have tro. Tro. And tro means slippery. Okay, slippery or slimy. Okay, so when you hear tro, slippery or slimy. So in all, literally we have his or her mouth is slippery. Okay, it's slippery or it's slimy, right? And again, this sort of goes hand in hand with the figurative meaning, right? So if someone's mouth is slippery, then it means it can't hold anything. Okay, so everything that you tell that person sort of slips off his or her mouth, right? Yeah, so figuratively, this expression means the person cannot keep secrets. Okay, so we use this to describe people who cannot keep secrets. So if you say nano otro, all right, or nano yetro, it means he or she cannot keep secrets. All right. Okay, so let's look at some usage examples here. And we have meyere anuotro. Meyere anuotro. Meyere anuotro, or meyere ano yetro. Okay, meyere ano yetro. My wife cannot keep secrets. Okay, meyere anuotro. And then for the second one, we have wanuotro. Yeah, wanuotro. Wanuotro. Wanuotro, or wano yetro. Wano yetro. So you can't keep secrets. Can you? Okay. And for the last one, we have asumedu anuotro. Asumedu anuotro. Asumedu anuotro, or asumedu ano yetro. Asumedu ano yetro, which means asumedu cannot keep secrets. Okay. Okay. For the next idiom, we have adie ato neni. Adie ato neni. Adie ato neni. Adie ato neni. Okay, so we have adie as a thing or something. Okay, and then we have to, and to means to settle. Okay, to settle, and by way of positioning. Okay, so for example, if I take this and I leave it, I can say ato fem. Okay, ato fem. It has fallen on the floor. Okay, this is not the floor, but you get the idea. So to means to settle, or to fall, or to log. Okay, to log, right? To log, for example, in the eye, right? To log. So it's by way of positioning. And we have neni. Neni. So again, the N apostrophe is your possessive adjective, his or her, and eni is the eye. Okay, the eye or the eyes. So we have something has fallen or settled or logged in his or her eyes. Okay, and how do you feel when that happens to you? How do you feel when something, falls on your eyeball? How do you feel? Yeah, it's painful, right? Yes, it's painful, and before you know it, tears are rolling involuntarily, right? And this sense of, pain and tears falling sort of goes with the figurative meaning, so the actual meaning of this expression. So when we say adie ato neni, literally meaning something has fallen into his or her eyes, figuratively means that the person, so he or she, is bereaved. Okay, is bereaved. So let's look at some usage examples here. And we have adie ato meni. Adie ato meni. Adie ato meni. Adie ato meni. And that's not true. Okay, for the second one, we have adie ato one eni. Adie ato one eni. Adie ato one eni. Adie ato one eni. Okay, they are bereaved. And for the last one, we have adie ato amponsa eni. Adie ato amponsa eni. Adie ato amponsa eni. Adie ato amponsa eni. Okay, amponsa is bereaved. Okay, let's go to the next one, and we have ne safwa ayira. And by next one, I mean the next idiom. So we have ne safwa ayira. Ne safwa ayira. Ne safwa ayira. Ne safwa ayira. Okay, so we have ne, again the possessive adjective his or her. This time around it's not an apostrophe, and the reason is that the possessed entity that follows, the name of the possessed entity, does not begin with the letter A. If it began with the letter A, as in eni, then it would be neni. But this one begins with the letter S. The next word begins with the letter S or S. Okay? And for that reason, ne would not change. So we have ne as his or her. And then we have safwa. Safwa. Safwa, and safwa means a key. Okay? A key. So what you use to open doors, a key. And then we have yira, and yira means to disappear, to get lost, to vanish. Okay, so ayira would be is lost. Okay, so in all, what we have here is ne safwa ayira. His or her key is lost. Okay, so he's lost his key, and this is just the literal meaning. Figuratively, this means that the person has gone crazy. Okay, he's lost the key to his, so he's gone crazy, and we say nesafwa ayira. Nesafwa ayira. Okay, nesafwa ayira. Okay, let's look at some usage examples. And we have one safwa ayira. One safwa ayira. One safwa ayira. Their key is lost. Okay, but figuratively, this means they are crazy. Okay, one safwa ayira. And for the next one, we have wasafwa ayira ana. Wasafwa ayira ana. Wasafwa ayira ana. Wasafwa ayira ana. And literally, this would mean, is your key lost? Have you lost your key? All right. But figuratively, this means, are you crazy? Okay. And then for the last one, we have wasafwa ayira. Now, it seems, I'm sure, right? Wasafwa ayira. Wasafwa ayira. Wasafwa ayira. You are crazy. Okay, so for the next one, we have bo ano so chedie. Bo ano so chedie. Bo ano so chedie. Okay, bo ano so chedie. Bo ano so chedie. Okay, and for this one we have bo, which means to hit. Okay, to hit or to kick, right? So to hit is bo. And then we have ano as the mouth, right? Ano. And then we have so on. Okay, so on. So now we have bo hits on the mouth. Okay, so bo ano so hits on the mouth. Okay, not inside, on. So bo ano so, and then we have chedie, which is a noun, which means a punch. Okay, a punch or a knock. Okay, so bo ano so chedie literally would be to punch on one's mouth, right? To punch on one's mouth. So like that, punch, 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 like that. And this figuratively means to be eaten. Okay, punch, 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 punch. So you take the food, yeah, because we like eating with the hand. So like that, and you are sort of punching your mouth, right? But you are eating. That's what it means. So for the usage examples, we have me bo manoso chedie. Me bo manoso chedie. Okay. Me bo manoso chedie. Me bo manoso chedie. I am punching my mouth, right? But this means I'm eating. Okay. Me bo manoso chedie. So when someone says this, don't think that the person is, serving his mouth with some punches. No. It means that the person is eating. Now, for the second example, we have wo bo won ano so chedie. Wo bo won ano so chedie. Wo bo won ano so chedie. Okay. Wo bo won ano so chedie. They are eating. All right. Wo bo won ano so chedie. And then for the next one, we have ye bo yen ano so chedie. Ye bo yen ano so chedie. Ye bo yen ano so chedie. Okay. Ye bo yen ano so chedie. We are eating. All right. Okay. So let's go to the next idiom, and we have yi mframa. Yi mframa. Yi mframa. Okay. Yi mframa, or yi mframa bone. Yi mframa bone. Yi mframa bone. And since the first one is contained in the second one, let's look at the breakdown of the second one. Yi mframa bone. Okay. Yi mframa bone. So yi is a verb which means to remove. To remove or to release. Okay, to release. So to release from or to remove from. And then we have mframa. Okay, mframa, and mframa is the air. Okay, the air or wind. Okay, the air or the wind. And then we have bone, and bone is bad. Okay, everything that is bone is bad. So yimframa bone is to release bad air, which then goes to say that the first one would be to release air, just air. Yimframa, as against yimframa bone, release bad air. I'm sure you can guess what this would mean figuratively. Okay, so this means to fart. Yeah, to fart. So to fart, we say yi mframa bone. Okay, ye mframa bone. So for the usage examples, we have weyi mframa bone. Yeah, weyi mframa bone. Weyi mframa bone. Weyi mframa bone. So you have, yeah, weyi mframa bone. And then we have Kofi eyi mframa bone. Kofi eyi mframa bone. Kofi eyi mframa bone. Kofi has, yeah. And then for the last one we have Minyi mframa bone. Minyi mframa bone. Minyi mframa bone. Minyi mframa bone. Right? You are my witness. Minyi mframa bone. Okay. And for the next idiom we have aban aje nitu. Aban aje nitu. Aban aje nitu. Okay, aban aje nitu. So hear me say aban, aban, and not aban. Okay, not aban. If you took a pronunciation lesson on three words that end in okay, so three words that end with the letters an. Do you remember? We said that three words that end with the letters an or an would mostly get pronounced as ein. Okay, I mean that part, ein, as some sort of a diphthong and not an. So we have aban and not aban. Okay, aban, aban. So aban aje nitu. Aban aje nitu. Aban aje nitu. Okay, so aban means government. Okay, so the government we have here as aban, and j is to take. Okay, to take, to seize, right? So aje is has taken or has seized. Okay, and then we have ne, the possessive adjective, his or her. And then we have tu. Do you remember tu? Yeah, so tu is the gun. Okay, a gun. So aban aje nitu, the government has taken or seized his or her gun. Oh, and this idiom applies to males. Okay, males and not females. All right, so let's just take ne, the possessive adjective ne, as his and not her. Okay, his. So literally what we have here, aban aje nitu, would be the government has seized his gun. Okay, the government has seized his gun. Okay, so can you guess what this would mean figuratively? Yeah, so this means that he is impotent. Yeah, he's impotent. The government has seized his gun, and without the gun, yeah, so he is impotent. So let's look at some usage examples, and we have aban aje wutu. Aban aje wutu. Okay, aban aje wutu. Aban aje wutu, you are impotent. And then the second example we have aban aje kofi tuo. Aban aje kofi tuo. Aban aje Kofi too. So the government has seized Kofi's gun, which in effect means Kofi is impotent. And then for the last usage example, we have Bema aban aje nitu. Bema aban aje nitu. Bema aban aje nitu, or berima aban aje nitu. Berima aban aje nitu. Okay, and that is to describe an impotent man. Berima aban aje nitu. Okay, so let's move to the next one, the next idiom, and we have wakum sono. Wakum sono. Wakum sono. Wakum sono. Okay, wakum sono. So for this one, kum means to kill. Okay, to kill. All right, so we have wakum. Wakum, and wakum means he or she has killed. All right, he or she has killed. So the first w, the first w in this one stands for the third person subject pronoun, he or she, when it is used with a verb that is in its perfect aspect form. Okay, so when we get down to conjugation, you know more about this. But for now, know that the first W stands for he or she as a subject pronoun. And then we have a that comes between the W and kum as the perfect aspect marker. Okay, so we have wakum as he or she has killed. And then sono is from osono. Okay, so the full word is osono. Osono. Osono, and osono means the elephant. Okay, the elephant. So wakum sono would literally mean he or she has killed an elephant. Okay, he or she has killed an elephant. But just as one of the earlier idioms had to do with just men, okay, aban ajinitu, we said had to do with just men. This idiom also has to do with just women. Okay, just women. So instead of he or she has killed an elephant, this would literally translate as she has killed an elephant. Okay, and I guess you would have to think about the blood aspect to killing an elephant when you look at the figurative meaning of this expression. Okay, so when we say wakum sono, figuratively, this means that she is menstruated. Okay, she has menstruated. Okay, so let's look at some usage examples here, and then we have Ajua ekum sono. Ajua ekum sono. Ajua ekum sono. Okay, Ajua ekum sono. So Ajua has menstruated. Ajua ekum sono. And then for the second one, we have Abayewano ekum sono. Abayewano ekum sono. Abayewano ekum sono. Okay, Abayewano ekum sono. So the girl has menstruated. And then for the last example, we have Odaso kum sono. Odaso kum sono. Odaso kum sono. Odaso kum sono, and this means she still menstruates. Okay, Odaso kum sono. Odaso kum sono. And for the last idiom for this episode, we have Popa Washene Ano. Popa washine ano. Popa washine ano. Popa washine ano. Okay, and we have popa, and popa means to clean, to wipe. Okay, to clean or to wipe. So to wipe clean, popa. Okay, popa. And then we have wo, which is a possessive adjective, your. Okay, your. So it means whatever is coming next is possessed by you. Okay, so we have wo as your, and then what is coming next is shine. Shine. Do you remember this one? Shine. So shine is the nose. Okay, shine, the nose. So washine would be your nose. Okay, so popa washine, clean or wipe your nose. Okay, and then ano is the tip. Okay, so you are not wiping the whole nose, you are wiping clean the tip of the nose. Okay, so like this area. Okay, so popa washine ano would literally mean to clean or to wipe the tip of your nose. And this is used as a signal, as a cautionary expression. So when someone says to you, popa washine ano, which literally means clean or wipe clean the tip of your nose, he or she would not expect you to actually wipe the tip of your nose. This is just an expression to tell you that you are naked somehow. So if you are not sitting well and maybe a private part of yours is showing somehow, and the person wants to signal to you that, you know, you are somehow naked somewhere. But if he or she goes ahead to say it as it is, then this would probably attract the attention of the people around who probably may have not seen it up to that point, right? So he would just say, or she would just say, popa washine ano. Okay, popa washine ano, as in clean the tip of your nose. And if you know what that means figuratively, then you check yourself and cover up. Okay, so that is what this means, popa washine ano. Okay, so let's look at the usage examples for this one. So for the first one, we have ejewa popa washine ano. Ejewa popa washine ano. Ejewa popa washine ano. So ejewa, cover up. Okay, ejewa popa washine ano. And then for the second example, we have kachire no se popa ne shine ano. Kachire no se popa ne shine ano. Kachire no se popa ne shine ano. Tell him or her that he or she should cover up. Okay, kachire no se popa ne shine ano. And then for the last example, we have ose popa washine ano. Ose popa washine ano. Ose popa washine ano. So he or she says you should cover up. Okay, ose popa washine ano. Ose popa washine ano. Okay, so this is where we end the first episode of the LEARNAKAN idiom series. I hope you found this useful. If you did, as always, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below and I'll try as much as possible to attend to them. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next week on Wednesday at 1 p.m. GMT. Okay?